Are you guys ready for some cars? I sure as hell am not. I actually researched a couple of these goobers, these gooby woobies. We don't have a lot just because I chose like a random playlist. Not playlist, what the hell? A random tier list. Very short list. Will I ever rate every single JDM car? Absolutely no idea. There is definitely not a list like that out there. I'm pretty sure this is the most rich one. The one with the most recognizable. There you go. Most recognizable. I've had a total of 3 within my possession. One of them was basically like your very first car, because you know you got to get like the economic regular Joe car. So my very first car was a 2013 Buick Verano, and that thing was so freaking comfy. It's still with us. It's still within the family till today, and I'm pretty sure she's easily like 8 years old with us. But obviously she's more than that, because like what? That's like what? She's like 12 years old total. My sweetheart, absolute sweetheart of a first car. So second car, 2016 Mazda Mx-5. I told everybody this is definitely not a biased household. We definitely do not have a crazy bias with Miatas, okay? We definitely do not have the top tier being Miata. I love driving manual, I really do. But the traffic is unbearable. I couldn't freaking handle daily driving it because once I finished paying off my Buick, I had to basically sell the car to my family, and that in terms caused me to start dailying my fun car, because the Miata was my fun car. So unfortunately, I kind of got burned out on it, and I was like, I can't drive this car anymore because I'm going absolutely insane with all the other drivers in this road. So I ended up trading it in for another Miata, but this time it is a 2021. So I did what is that, like a 5-year jump? As well as, unfortunately, it's automatic. It's automatic, so it's a fake fan, honestly. But here, no judgment. At least for me, no judgment. I did what I had to do. I will make up for it. And get myself an actual another manual car, because that car is going to be the actual fun car, okay? You always see people shit on automatic cars. Why is that? Okay, honestly, to dumb it out to modern terms, think about artists and Gen AI. So think about artists and Gen AI. Yeah, we love artists because they're real. There's soul. There's emotion. Meanwhile, Gen AI is slop. So think about automatic transmissions as slop. Because there's no soul. You're just put the pedal. That's it. Put the pedal down. That's it. Meanwhile, you're in tune with the engine. You're actually like you're operating that vehicle. Even though you're operating the other vehicle, but you're operating this one. So that's why. So manual has like a way, like almost like a connection. Think about it that way too. Like there's just a connection with you and the vehicle. That's where all the people start getting a little bit parasocial with their cars. You know what I'm saying? Because they love some stick. They love slapping some sticks. I'm telling you that. They love slapping some sticks. All right, let's get the riffraff out of the way first, because I went through this entire list. So I was able to, like, whichever car I did not know, I was actually able to collect the, I was able to collect the name of it. But I didn't care for this. I don't know what that is. I did not look it up. I will admit, I've driven a couple trucks and I'm like, oh, I get the appeal. I would like, you know, maybe like a little, like a freaking dolly one day, you know, something to haul my Miatas. I gotta haul my Miatas. So I understand the truck appeal. Next thing up, this thing looks like a Mitsubishi from the logo, but I can't be bothered either. Nah. What is it? Is that a Pajero? Wait, hold up. What the hell's a Pajero? Is that it? Did I accidentally get this car right? Is a real question. Oh my God. It is a Pajero. Okay, cool. You see, I think it looks... Okay, you see, I'm smart. I'm smart, guys. I'm smart. Honestly, oh, shoot. Just because I actually know what it looks like and I actually knew what it was. Whatever the frick this is, it almost looks like it says Mirage in the back. Is that a Mitsubishi Mirage hatch? Like a hatchback? Wow, it's a freaking 3-door hatch. Okay. I mean, still, I'm not a fan of that. I mean, granted, I'm not a fan of the Mirage in general because Mirage is like it's like the Nissan Versa of Mitsubishi. Oh, Ooh, I forgot one because I don't know what the hell this is. Oh, what the hell? I definitely did not. So that's an R30 Skyline. I honestly have not seen this vehicle before. I've seen all the other R30s and shenanigans, like all the other Skylines, but not this one. The fact that there's such thing as one older than whatever the ones we've seen before is kind of crazy. I'm honestly impressed by it because those boxy lights look pretty cool, I will admit. This was what? This was a Suzuki Swift. Like, if they had a Honda Fit in here, then it would be a little bit higher, but no. We have a Suzuki Swift instead, and I don't even think I've seen one ever. So, yeah, shit list. Let's proceed with the actual top of the list. And if I remember correctly, this thing was a 240SX. Here, I need to go get my cheat sheet. Yep, that is a 240SX. So that's Nissan. I'm guessing that's drift car. Do they do the drift cars with this one? They do the drift cars and they do the little stancy pants. I love stancy pants cars. I really do. Jimmy Oak specifically, I think he deals with like a lot of S15s, the Silvias. Does he? Or does he actually do this 240 thingamabobby? I do not know. I don't remember. It's been so long since I last watched Jimmy Oaks, honestly. But I do know he deals with a lot of these random like boxy looking cars. With this one specifically, just because it's all like stamped out and customized and looking very gorgeous, we're probably gonna put this one B just because Nissan. I love Nissan personally. Love Nissan personally. And the freaking, whatchamacallit? And I love that red. It almost reminds me of like the Soul Crystal red on the Mazdas. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car. This thing, honestly, when I looked it up, I literally had no idea it existed. It's apparently a Toyota and it is a 2000 GT. But apparently it's got lights down here and then pop-ups from what I'm seeing. I do like the fact that it has pop-ups. However, I need to confirm whether those pop-ups are actually functional. So 1 second. Oh my goodness. That is the cutest little gooby wooby. So it's a cute gooby wooby. The lights work. The pop-up works. Honestly though, let's put you over here in B tier because what the fuck? We love some pop-ups. All right, so here's the beginning of the end. So if I remember correctly, this is a Subaru Impreza. That is correct, an STI. So I hope we realize that there's literally 40 of them in this effing thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 WRXs, all different years. And I could already tell you right now, there's something that resonates me. I think this is the buggy one, the bug-eyed one. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm not a Subaru person personally. All I know is that they leak oil. I personally am more of the Lancer type of person because those like I forgot his name. He's Jack. Is it Jack Builds It? Is it Jack Builds It? Yep, that's correct. Okay, cool. Yep. So Jack builds it. I think he did an Evo build, and I actually watched that one, and that one was pretty fire. So let's go back to this WRX shenanigans because personally, I love the blue. Isn't this a Hammond car? What was his name? This Impreza has a name, doesn't it? Martin. Is this Martin? Martin. Okay, yeah. Okay. Never mind. Okay. The memory is being jogged right now. We stand the WRX. However, with the fact that there's like 40 of them in here, which one is this one? So it's a buggy one. It's the bug-eyed one. This one. There you go. This one, I think. We're gonna do this. This is Martin. This one's scaring me too because it does have the little bug lenses too. So I'm gonna do these two. These two A, the other one's C, because there's just too many of them. I can't pay attention to that many WRXs. I can't. Next one is a My Fair Lady. Any Nissan enjoys in chat? Because we got ourselves a, what was it? Like a 240Z. So it's a 240Z. That's like the Z family's grandma. Here's the Nismo. This looks like a 370. This is a 370Z. Wasn't there a 370? And what was the other one? 350? Yeah, 350. Okay. So I can't believe that there's no 350 in this list, unfortunately. Add additional images to your tier list. Images are not saved to the website, but will include in your download. You know what? Did it go in there? Yeah, there you go. So this is like the little 300 family. Super freaking cute. Super freaking cute. I love them. My sister, she used to own a 370, and that thing had, literally over 300 miles on that odometer reading. And I'm just like, That she was a dead man walking, honestly. Dead man walking. That car blew up so many freaking times, and she managed to not only like work on it herself, because she's more on the mechanical side of things, my twin sister. Not only did she fix that thing herself, but all the fun times, like we learned how to rap on that car. We learned so many cute things. It was a gorgeous vehicle. Gorgeous vehicle. I miss it so much, but honestly, it was not the one for us because that upkeep was crazy. Trying to keep that thing alive was borderline impossible. So she eventually sold it, but I do wish that we can get another Z in the family one day. The 240 is a gorgeous staple, like Datsun. That's what Nissan was before Nissan, basically Datsun. And gorgeous freaking vehicle. Honestly, let's bring it up to B, just because we don't have one IRL. The 370 though, A tier or Miata tier. I think Miata tier because of the personal connection to the 370Z and my sister. As for a 350, how you say it? It's more circular. It's more round than the 370. I will put it on B with its grandma, just because the 370 is it's a lot more aggressive. It looks gorgeous, freaking stunning compared to how bubbly this one is. Apparently, let me whip out my cheat sheet because I honestly don't know what that thing is, but apparently it's a Mitsubishi 3000 GT. As to what the hell that is, I do not know. I'm going to probably put it into the what the fuck is this category because I have not heard a single wink of it. I could only imagine I'm probably offending a lot of people, but honestly, I have zero clue what the hell that car is. I've never seen it in my life except for today. So not much to say about it other than Mitsubishi, like, they don't really... I mean, granted, aside from the Evo, aside from the Lancer, I don't really know much about. I mean, granted, the Mirage, because the Mirage is like your economy rental car. So this is now we're starting into GTR territory. Let's go ahead and put all the GTRs together because we might as well do that. What does GTR mean? Very good question. That we shall find out right now. Nissan GTR. What does GTR stand for? Gran Turismo Racing. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. So the GTR, I think they're the ones who are nicknamed they're nicknamed Godzilla, because these things are freaking incredible. I am convinced that this one has to be one because there's no way, right? Let me try and look it up again. That's how much you know nothing about this. No, it's okay. It's okay. Like me, it took me, I mean, granted, as a kid, I used to play Need for Speed on the PlayStation 2. I think it was Hot Pursuit because it was the cop one. And eventually I did end up playing Gran Turismo, but the prologue. So it was just like, I guess it was like a glorified demo, if I remember correctly. So I ended up growing up with cars, but little did I know the actual value of them until I actually got started learning about them 2-3 years ago. It took me so long to realize that I made the mistake of not getting a cool first car. I'm kidding. It only took me until turning this into a career that I ended up actually learning and watching builds and learning how to do custom stuff. So it took me a while. It took me a long time to kind of open up this third eye into cars. All right, so if I remember correctly, that one was the regular one, the R30. So the R34 family or R30 family, very beautiful cars. They are way out of my tax bracket because we're talking a freaking $200,000 car, basically. I'm pretty sure it's probably more than that. Is it? Am I trolling? Am I trolling? Are they actually? I'm pretty sure they're expensive as hell. Oh wow. Yeah. So while pristine low mileage diesel models can exceed $200,000, top sales for a 2000 model have reached $1,357,000 for a old ass car, mind you. The same price as a brand new car, if not more. So these things are very sought after. They're just gorgeous things. Isn't it like what Wasn't it Fast and Furious that got these things famous? Yeah, right? I know that one is because obviously we already know damn well the Eclipse. I think that's the Eclipse. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's an Eclipse. Eden's new album, Dark. Hear me out. There's a GTR. There's a GTR as a visual theme in there. So we're gonna have to. You got Eden buff on the R30 family. We're gonna do him this one. I like this one that looks very buggy and scary. I don't see the butt on this one, so we're gonna do B. B for no booty shot. And then modern GTR, apparently not a fan. It doesn't feel timeless. These things, they feel like very sad. I mean, granted, because of Eden, they feel very sad boy. And because they're just something, they're unicorns. They're little unicorns. They're like so weird and rare. We stand Nissan in this household, honestly. We are a Nissan household because we literally have a Versa, an Altima, a Maxima. Yeah. Because me and stepdad were the American cars. We had American cars. Eclipse, honestly. So with the Eclipse, I want to probably put a C tier. Not too crazy about the hype on it. I don't know how much they cost now because I feel like because of they probably have a little bit of a Fast and Furious tax to them, but I'm not too crazy about them. I want to say this is the 86. So this is an 86. That one is a BRZ, right? Because there was no FRS. Correct. Okay, so it's only the 86 and the BRZ. 86 BRZ FRS goober vehicles. But I get it. But I don't. However, there is a local Garguro one in my Cars and Coffee area for the most part. And they're not that bad. They're pretty cute. 86. This. I'm thinking new gen Supra. My bad. So I think new gen Supra is the very pretty one. Yes. Can I copy this? There you go. New gen Supra. So we got new gen Supra and then we got this random picture of a freaking Supra at a red light. All right. Yeah. 86. I'm not too crazy about it because it's just that. Oh, story time though. Not really story time. It's more like random side thought. In our Cars and Coffee, there's like multiple parking lots. And in one of the parking lots, all of the 86s, BRZs, FRSs all coagulate there. We literally call it the dealership just because they're literally all ducks in a row, all the same cars. And I'm just like, they're adorable as hell. They get there mad early just to do that every single time without fail. They fought for that spot. That's their dedicated area. Dedicated. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So cute things, cute memory, but like I literally can't, I don't care for it just because they look the same as the other two. Same with this one. I really don't care too much about it. I think that one's the BRZ. So my two Supras. Honestly, I do like the new Supra. However, repairing that thing is a technological nightmare. Just because there's actually so much tech in the front end that if you get in a front end collision with this thing, God save your soul because you're spending thousands in calibrations. So see, because I like it. I would buy that just to fit a whole person in there. You know what I'm saying? As for the OG Supra, just because Jack builds it, I'll put it C tier as well. One, it's definitely overrated. It's a fun car to kind of like watch come from the ashes pretty much because his was like a whole freaking sack of shit. Let's be real. So and watching it freaking evolve has kind of been a fun time. Now we have our Hachiroku, our AE86 Trueno, which is the tofu car for the Initial D fans. Wonderful, cute little Toyota. Like, it's a Toyota Corolla. Yeah, it's a Corolla. There's a lot of names on this motherfucker. Literally, an AE86 Corolla, Trueno. Like, everything is just, it's a big old package, but it's a fun little freaking car. Does anybody know? But I remember it's two guys. It's two guys that review cars, and they went on a road trip. I think it was with the Hachiroku and then something else. I forgot what the other car was. It was a GTI, like a Rabbit, maybe? I don't remember, but I think it was a Volkswagen. One of them owns a Miata too. Because of that YouTube channel, we'll easily put this thing on A tier. It's not Miata tier just because like trying to obtain one is borderline impossible without forking up some doubloons. So this is like off my tax bracket, but gorgeous car, pop-up lights, everything. Pop-up lights are always a bonus. Is there any cars that I put down here that has pop-up lights? Exactly, that's what I thought. All the pop-up lights are, well, there you go, all the pop-up lights. So that's what we're talking about. Oh, and Altezza, my bad. So Altezza, Celica, and then that's the Chaser. Okay. So in Altezza, unfortunately, I don't know too much about them, which sucks because they look beautiful. They look like the Stancy Pants car. They look like cars you could easily Stancy Pants. Is it a drift car? I have no idea, but it kind of has that boxy, like that boxy freaking chassis for the drift cars. Do people drift Altezzas at all? Is it Altezza or Altezza? I have no idea. Correct me anywhere, but not too familiar with them though. I am more familiar with the S15, which is in here somewhere. I know it's, I wouldn't be surprised if it's, where the hell is it? This thing. I think this thing might be an S15. There's an S15 somewhere in an S14, if I remember correctly. So Altezza, unfortunately put it D tier just because I really don't know too much about it. This, I'm probably, once I put this on YouTube, I'll probably premise it with the fact that this is only off of just random internet knowledge. So I don't know jack shit about them. I do know they're very gorgeous. Celica, Toyota Celica. I get the feeling that one of my family members had one before, and I get the feeling it was red. I have random vague memories of a red Celica for some reason, and I want to say it might be my grandpa, because my grandma doesn't really drive. I don't think she, whoa, wow, I don't think she drives at all. But Celica, honestly, I still don't know too much about it either. I know they're very cute. They're very, not cute. All right, I keep on losing myself at Celica D. Sorry, Celica. Sorry. All right, so Chaser, drift car, Chaser's drift car. We like drift car go vroom vroom. Also Stancy Pants. We like Stancy Pants cars. Will I ever stance one of my cars out? Probably not. I mean, if the Nissan Gloria, wasn't there a Gloria in here? Oh, I don't think there's a Gloria in here. No, there's no Gloria. Oh no, because I have Silvia's, my bad. There's Silvia's in chat. Yeah, no, unfortunately I don't have a Gloria in here. I could add one though. Sheesh. If we're adding the Gloria, we might as well put the Crown in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, a better picture. I need a better picture than that. Oh, sorry, Hanya. Sorry, Hanya. Crown on top. Crown is B tier. I would love a Crown. Crowns are so cheap when you like importing them, unless they're probably, I wonder if they went up in price, honestly. Crown is mid. Shut the hell up. Crown is a beautiful thing. That's the presidential vehicle, honestly. That is exquisite. That is like executive. It is literally gorgeous, okay? What was his name? Divine, I think it is. Divine car guy. There it is. His Stancy Pants Crown. Stancy Pants Crown. Love that shit. Love it. Freaking Chaser drift car. I like drift car. I like Stancy Pants car. C. Civic. Thing with Civic. We honestly, I grew up with the coupe Civic. The little freaking, I think it was like a 2000. Yeah, it was a 2000 Honda Civic. Maybe it was an EX. I have no idea. No, it's no VTEC though. No VTEC. It was just like the basiest, dinkiest little thing. But I think it was this little guy because it was like the coupe. So yeah. So this was our freaking, this was the family car for the longest time. This was my mom's car. My mom's car with three of us in the back seats because we were just babies. And it finally gave up on her on the middle of an intersection. So she had to get the police to push the car out of the intersection once upon a time, and it finally rested in pieces. But that thing lasted my childhood and I love it so much. However, We got a dinky hatchback here. And I guess the only memory I do have with like the hatchback Civics is that one of my classmates, his was blue, but we ended up respraying it. So we ended up turning it purple. And it was a very pretty purple, I will admit. Civic, since it's a hatchback, D tier. I don't care for it. I like the memes, but a Civic's a Civic at the end of the day. NSX though, remember the whole Loch Ness one? The Loch Ness NSX, the one that was like freaking... But I remember back when they had the one that they pulled out of a river and they were fixing it. I wonder whatever happened to that one. Did they ever finish it? I remember they were having issues with the title, but did they ever fix it? Apparently I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any progress on whether they fixed it or not. Pop-up headlights, A tier. Because pop-up headlights. Evos. I think these two are Evos. The Evos, obviously, I had Jack's channel over here. Beautiful freaking Evo thingamabobber. Evos, they don't have pop-up headlights, so they don't really join A tier. Even though, like, this is because Martin. This is because Hammond, okay? There's a reason why these two are here, and then these two are like the classics. Honestly, I think the Lancers are they're pretty B tier. Now we go brap brap territory. Brap brap territory. Brap braps. We love Doritos. Dorito is gonna be A tier. Easy peasy. There's no question about it. FC RX-7 and FD RX-7. I'm also a Mazda piece of actually wait. I have to do it. FD is Miata tier. I like the FCs. The FCs are very cool because I think Jimmy Oaks has one and it's a very beautiful build. But this is, seeing this thing in person, the FDs have such a sleek ass design that I love so much. So freaking much. So yeah, Dorito FD, Miata tier. Absolutely stunning freaking vehicle. Honda S2K. I remember watching Throttle build a Honda S2K. Very, very pretty car. Very fun. Very fun. They're expensive as all freaking hell. So not my tax bracket. Not my tax bracket, because I don't know how to hell. I guess it's because it's Honda, no? Because Hondas, they last you like till you're freaking till you're 40 generations into the family. Those things last a long time. So having all the Hondas like be so expensive, it's kind of incredible. Honestly, we could put it A tier. Well, no, do I? Yeah, I do. I do, as a matter of fact. I would like an S2K if it wasn't so freaking expensive. And I feel like I could probably fit somebody in there. All right, guys. I know this, calm down. Calm down. I know, don't get riled up now. I know we've made it to the freaking, what's it called? The main event. It's only been an hour and 30 minutes, but we made it to the chef's freaking kiss. The Gooby Wooby. Certified goober. Certified, look, not a biased channel at all. We are not biased. We do not, look, we judge all of these cars in a neutral playing field, okay? It's literally, hold up, is always the answer. You know what? I think I'm gonna make a very bold decision. We're doing it live. Pop-up headlights. Yes. I approve this message, and we could bring everything up to this. A, B, C, D. And then what the fuck is this? There you go. This is our list. We have a brap brap. We do have another brap brap. The RX-8. RX-8 is like the shunned cousin of the Mazda family, because although they're very cool, nobody buy. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a very large community for them. But at the same time, it's just like that bastard child of the group, you know what I'm saying? Because you got certified Gooby Wooby, and then you got Goobert the Woobert, and then you got Goobert the Skeleton, and then you got an RX-8. RX-8 B tier. Oh shoot, we're actually down to the last ones. It's the redheaded stepchild. Yeah, there you go, the redheaded stepchild. Yeah, I appreciate an RX-8 because that's brap brap at the end of the day. But does it brap brap like the other brap braps? I don't know. All right, then we got our Silvias. Oh, Jimmy Oak staple, because I think they do like I think they have like S15s and something like that, if I remember correctly. Let me see. Let me make sure. Let me not talk out of my ass. Anyway, whatever. I'm pretty sure he deals with these things a lot. So drift cars go vroom vroom. This was drifting. This was actively drifting. I love drift cars. B tier. Here, just because we're gonna do Pajero. There you go. Pajero tier. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for attending the wonderful tier list of the JDM vehicles. Obviously, it's not all of them. If anybody has a more hashed out list of JDM vehicles to put into a tier list, do let me know. And did I offend you in any way? Did I impress you with my miniature random anecdotes or shenanigans about cars? Let me know.